Envision standing in a land that has already been conquered once, a land where the war has already passed through like a storm, leaving ruins, smoke, and silence behind. Cities burned, temples destroyed, entire populations scattered across the countryside, villages abandoned, fields left untended, entire regions reduced to ash and rubble. The greatest empire on earth has marched through your homeland and crushed everything in its path. An empire that stretches from the deserts of Egypt to the mountains of Persia. This is Greece, 479 BC, a land that has already survived invasion, but is not yet safe. Athens has already been destroyed twice. Thermopylae is lost. The legendary 300 Spartans are dead. Their stand bought time, but not victory. For many observers across the Mediterranean, the war already seems decided. Greece has resisted, but Persia has not been stopped. Persia has too many soldiers, too much wealth, too much momentum behind the invasion. Yet the invasion is not over. In fact, the final phase of the war is only beginning, because King Xerxes has returned to Asia, leaving behind a powerful army to finish the conquest. And command now belongs to one man, Mardonius, a general known not only for courage but for patience and calculation. Mardonius believes the conquest of Greece can still be completed, but he does not intend to win the way Xerxes tried. Instead of overwhelming the Greeks with numbers alone, he plans to break them politically, because Greece is not a united nation. It is a fragile network of rival city-states, cities that cooperate only when forced to and distrust each other the rest of the time. If that alliance breaks, Persia wins without another massive invasion. So Mardonius tries diplomacy first. Submit, and Athens will be rebuilt under Persian protection. The city will rise again, wealthier than before. Athens refuses, completely. So Mardonius burns the city again, reducing the ruins to even deeper devastation. The destruction shocks the entire Greek world. Word spreads from city to city. Messengers carry the news across mountains and valleys. In Sparta, the debate becomes fierce. Some leaders argue, defend the Peloponnese, hide behind the Isthmus of Corinth, and let the Persians exhaust themselves. Why risk Spartan blood fighting far from home? Why gamble everything on one battle? But Athens delivers a brutal warning. If Athens falls permanently, Persia will control central Greece. Roads, grain routes, diplomacy, every connection between the Greek cities, city by city, the Peloponnese would be isolated. That possibility forces Sparta to act. Finally, the Spartans march north, not just warriors, but an entire coalition following them. 5,000 Spartan citizens, thousands of allied hoplites from Corinth, Tegea, Megara, and beyond. One of the largest Greek armies ever assembled now begins to move. Their destination, the plains near the town of Plataea. There, the Persian army is already waiting. Mardonius has chosen the battlefield carefully. The plains are wide and open, perfect for cavalry operations. Persian warfare relies on speed, mobility, and waves of archers supported by fast-moving horsemen. Greek hoplites fight very differently. Their strength lies in the phalanx, a formation designed for crushing close combat, a dense wall of shields and spears. Soldiers packed shoulder to shoulder. The Persians camp near the Asopus River. Defensive works are built, supplies secured. The army settles in confidently. When the Greeks arrive, they refuse to descend onto the open plain. Instead, they deploy along the slopes of Mount Cithaeron. The high ground reduces cavalry power and complicates flanking attacks, and so begins a silent duel between two armies. Days pass. No decisive battle. Persian cavalry rides forward again and again and firing arrows. before retreating. The attacks are not decisive, but they are exhausting. Then something unexpected happens. During one of the cavalry engagements, a Persian commander named Mardonius is thrown violently from his horse. Greek soldiers surge forward immediately, surrounding him before Persian cavalry can react. Mardonius fights fiercely, but the weight of numbers overwhelms him, and Mardonius is killed. His ornate armor makes him instantly recognizable. This is no ordinary casualty. Persian cavalry attempts to recover the body again and again, but fails each time. For the Greeks, this moment proves something important. Even the Persian elite can die. For Mardonius, it signals that intimidation alone will not break the Greeks. So he shifts strategy completely. Persian cavalry begins targeting Greek supply routes instead of the army itself. Wagons destroyed, animals killed, drivers cut down in the mountain passes. Slowly, the supply flow toward the Greek camp collapses. Food stops arriving. Soon the Greek coalition faces a new enemy: scarcity. Food dwindles. Water becomes critical. The Greeks rely on springs near their position, but Persian harassment makes reaching them dangerous. Some ancient sources even describe the main spring being trampled into mud. Whether sabotage or simple disruption, the result is the same. Thirst spreads through the camp. Arguments erupt among the commanders. Some demand immediate battle. Better to fight now than weaken slowly. Others demand retreat towards safer water sources. The Spartan commander Pausanias must decide: stay and weaken, or move and risk chaos. Pausanias chooses movement, under cover of darkness. The Greek army begins repositioning toward better ground, but moving an entire coalition army at night is dangerous. Orders travel from unit to unit, changing slightly each time they are repeated. Some units move too early, others wait too long. By dawn, unified Greek line is scattered across the terrain. From the Persian camp below, the situation looks obvious. The Greeks appear to be in retreat. Mardonius orders an immediate attack. Cavalry surges across the river first, followed by infantry and archers. Archers plant their shields, and arrows fill the sky. The Spartans are not yet fully formed. For a moment, the entire Greek position seems close to collapse. Pausanias gives one order: hold, shields lock, spears lower. The phalanx begins to move forward, slowly at first, then heavier, then unstoppable. Persian archers struggle to retreat in time. The battlefield becomes a brutal pushing match of shields and bodies. At the center of the Persian army rides Mardonius himself, surrounded by elite guards. He remains clearly visible on the battlefield. As long as he stands, Persian morale holds. The Spartans recognize this instantly. They drive directly toward the Persian commander. The circle tightens. Bodies pile up around Mardonius. Then, Mardonius falls. The effect is immediate. The Persian center breaks. Panic spreads through the army. Thousands begin running toward the fortified camp near the river. But the camp becomes a trap. Greek forces storm inside. Resistance collapses into chaos. On the same day, Greek forces defeat Persian troops at Mycale across the Aegean. Persian naval power collapses. The invasion of Greece is over, but victory changes everything. Athens rises. Sparta grows suspicious. Allies slowly become rivals. Yet one truth remains. The Persian Empire marched into Greece expecting submission. Instead, it found resistance that refused to break. And at Plataea, the invasion ended.